You may know that diamond is one of the hardest substances on Earth, but did you know that it starts out as something very different, as carbon? Jeffrey Post, the Smithsonian diamond expert, explains that under the right conditions of heat, time, and pressure, carbon can turn into something very different, a diamond. Incredibly, some of the same elements that turn carbon to diamond are also key elements in successful friendships and relationships. Today, I'll share a method that addresses how we form, maintain, and strengthen bonds to create diamond relationships. The first stage is where bonds are formed. Attraction theory encompasses numerous reasons that we're drawn to others, as explained in our text, Communication Matters. For example, physical traits attract us based on our values and our genetics. The evolutionary psychologist Gordon Gallup explains that our mate choice is driven by biology, and this holds true in both same and opposite sex relationships. Social traits, or personality, is another powerful factor that drives us to bond with other people. There's substantial evidence that links friendship to overall health and happiness. So similar to physical attraction, there's a biological component to social attraction as well. The next stage of a diamond relationship is the time stage, and this is where we maintain those bonds through equity. Equity theory encompasses numerous behaviors that help us maintain long-term relationships, both platonic and romantic. And our text states that according to equity theory, a good relationship is one in which the costs and the benefits are equal between partners. And what's emphasized here is equity over time. The existence or the lack of equity can help us to decide whether we want to continue a relationship. So, for example, we might choose to stop a relationship if the emotional costs are too high and we are under-benefited. In contrast, in a personal example, I am satisfied in my current relationship's equity because my partner and I give and receive support, both emotional, financial, and with tasks. We continuously check in with each other, and in this way we emphasize equity over time to maintain our bond. So far I've discussed how we form bonds through attraction and maintain bonds through equity. And next I'll discuss the pressure stage in the diamond relationship, and this is where bonds are strengthened through adversity. Gary Lewandowski of Psychology Today confirms that adversity strengthens friendships and relationships because when we face obstacles together, it's an opportunity to get closer to that other person because we come up with an us versus the problem mindset. I have an example of personal friendship where in the winter of 2012, I shared an apartment with a friend, and the apartment used oil heat, but we couldn't afford to fill the tank, and so we relied on space heaters. Joking around one time, I made a big show of turning on my space heater with its remote, and then my friend quipped, "Oh, I didn't know we were on Cribs." Cribs was a famous MTV show that showed celebrity houses. So her comment still makes me laugh. I still remember it. We're still friends, and I know that if we could freeze together through a snowy winter without heat, we could face any other challenges that come up in our friendship. A personal relationship example of mine is from 2018 when, while I was grocery shopping, I had a seizure in a grocery store and was rushed by ambulance to a hospital. My partner supported me through effort and love, and I'll always remember that through the ordeal, and I'll always look for ways to reciprocate. In summary, we can use attraction to form friendships and relationships, equity to maintain them, and adversity to strengthen them. And I urge anyone who's looking for maximum happiness in their bonds to consider these ideas. Like carbon, people can use a combination of heat, time, and pressure to support fulfilling relationships to make something as beautiful and strong as a diamond. Thank you for listening.